bunch of free agency. We're going to pretty much go over all of it today. Did one on Monday, went through a lot of the names, but it's all pretty much completed now. The new league year started, and lots of signings have happened since then. But to start, we'll go over some teams that I thought had a pretty good free agency, I guess, in terms of keeping the talent they already had. I gotta say, right here, these two teams, I think the Buccaneers, the Chiefs, they did a pretty good job of holding on to some of their stud players, in terms of, having a solid playoffs team last year, but needing to retool just a little bit. I think the Eagles and Texans did a pretty good job of that. And then in terms of, having one, maybe two signings that hopefully make a splash, I'd say the Ravens and Falcons are definitely two of those teams. The Ravens, adding Derrick Henry, I think that's the safer one for sure in terms of a splash. But Kirk Cousins, with the Falcons, very interesting. It's going to be very interesting to see. I mean, another notable team, maybe the Steelers, just getting Russ. I don't know. But those are just some teams I think that had a good free agency. That's really all. We are going to get back to the list here, so I'm going to do the reverse of the original video. So instead of starting with the Bills, I'm going to start with the Seahawks. So here we are, the Seahawks. We are in the NFC West, and some of these guys already mentioned. Pharaoh Brown, I forget if he was in the original. I know Noah Fant was. George Fant, I don't think was the original offensive tackle. Center Nick Harris, I don't remember. Leonard Williams, I believe, was in the original. He re-signed, 3-year deal. Rayshon Jenkins, I don't remember if he was in the original either, but like I said, going to go over most of the names again already. But for the Niners, QB Brandon Allen re-signed. He wasn't on the original. Colton McKivitz, the tackle, I think he was. Edge Leonard Floyd, I believe he was. Yuder Gross-Matos, he was in the original. Malik Collins, he was not in the original. He was in a traded from the Texans for a 7th round pick. D-tackle George Elliott, I think he was in the original, signed 2-year deal, $10 million. Special teams guy George Odom, 2-year deal, up to $10 million. So that's the Niners. Onto the Rams. Demarcus Robinson re-signed. He was on the original. Tight end Kobe Parkinson, I forget if he was on the original, but 3 years, $22 million, 22.5. Kevin Dotson, guard, he was on the original. Jonah Jackson, offensive guard, on the original. Darius Williams, 3 years, 22.5. Don't remember if he was on the original. I'm just not going to say that anymore. All right, I'm done. On to the Cardinals. What is this? I didn't even see this one. Desmond Ridder for Rondell Moore. When did that happen? I didn't even see that one. I guess I'm not on top of it. I'm just not on top of it. I don't remember seeing that one. So, yeah, it looks like a straight-up trade. Desmond Ridder to the Cardinals, and Rondell Moore to the Falcons. That's interesting. I missed that one. Running back DJ Dallas, 3-year, $8 million deal. Keith Ismail re-signed. Tristan Colin re-signed. Remember that one. Elijah Wilkinson re-signed. Jonah Williams, offensive tackle, 2-year, $30 million deal. D-line Justin Jones, 3-year, $30 million. I'm pretty sure he was on the original. Chris Barnes re-signed. Linebacker Mack Wilson, 3 years, $12.75 million. Sean Murphy Bunting, 3-year, $25. Long snapper Aaron Brewer re-signed, and punter Blake Gilligan, 2-year deal. So that's the Cardinals there. So they got Ridder, I guess, to be the backup. That's not terrible, I guess. On to the Buccaneers. So yeah, Baker Mayfield, we knew he re-signed. Chase Edmonds re-signed a 1-year deal. I think that's a new one. Mike Evans re-signed. Greg Gaines re-signed. Levante David re-signed. 1-year deal up to $10 million. Jordan Whitehead, safety, 2-year, $9 million. Jr., we talked about that one. Chase McLaughlin, we talked about that one. On to the Saints, Demario Davis, 2-year deal. Willie Gay Jr., one-year deal. And Tyrann Mathieu, 2-year deal, $13 million. I don't remember if any of those were from the original, but Panthers, on to the Panthers. Robert Hunt, 5-year, $100 million. That was on the original. Damian Lewis, 4 for $53. Deontay Johnson. They traded him for Dante Jackson, and they exchanged 7 6-round picks. Something, I don't know, something weird there. That's a pick swap. It's just a pick swap. 6 and a 7th pick swap. A'Shawn Robinson, 3-year, $22 million. Linebacker Josie Jewell, 3-year, $22.75. Cornerback Troy Hill re-signing. Cornerback Dane Jackson, 2-year deal, $14 million. Long snapper J.J. Jensen re-signed. On to the Falcons. Yep, Kirk Cousins, like I said, nice little splash they made there, but he's 35 and they're paying him $4 million, but I believe it's kind of a 2-year deal. I think after the first 2 years they can kind of get out of it. So if he gets injured or just too old, it should be alright, but Kaderil Hodge re-signs. Darnell Mooney, I forget if that was in the original, but actually I think it was. Yeah, 3 years, $39, $26 million guaranteed. And then Rondell Moore, they acquired him in the trade. Tight end Charlie Warner, 3-year contract. And long snapper Liam McCallum, yeah, he was from the original, I believe. Vikings, Sam Darnold, 1-year contract. Has a chance to be the starter there. They're probably going to look to draft somebody, I guess. Aaron Jones, 1-year deal, $7 million. Wide receiver Brandon Powell, 1-year, $2 million. Johnny Munt re-signs. Tackle David Quessenberry re-signs. He was in the original. Jonathan Greenard, 4-year, $76. We knew that one. Van Ginkel, 2-year contract. We knew that one. Jerry Tillery, 1-year deal. Jonathan Bullard re-signing with the Vikings. Blake Cashman, 3-year deal, $25. We knew that one. And John Parker Romo, kicker, signs with the Vikings. So, interesting. The Packers, I believe he was signed that on Monday. Josh Jacobs, 4-year, $48 million deal. Tight end Tyler Davis re-signed. Cornerback Corey Valentine re-signed. Cornerback Keyshawn Nixon, 3-year, $18 million deal. And safety Xavier McKinney, 4-year, $68. I think he was on the original. Lions, Graham Glasgow, yep, 3-year, $20 million. He was in a signing from Monday. Marcus Davenport, 1-year deal. Reeves Maben, linebacker, 2-year deal. Carlton Davis, got him in a trade with a 6-round pick in 2024 and 25 for a 2024 third-round pick. Okay, so the Buccaneers gave up number 92. Sorry. The Buccaneers get the pick from the Lions. Number 92. Got it. Emmanuel Mosley re-signed. Amik Robinson, 2 years, 9.2. And Michael Badgley re-signed. I think we knew that one. The Bears. Brett Ripien. Nice. DeAndre Swift, 3-year, $24 million. Center Coleman Shelton, 1-year deal. Offensive line Ryan Bates, trade with the Bills for 5th-round pick. O-line Matt Pryor, re-sign, or 1-year deal. Tight end Gerald Everett, 2 years, 12. Linebacker Amen Angbang-Bamega. I don't know. That's a tough one. Angbag. I don't know. Signed 1-year, $2 million deal. Jalen Johnson, we know he re-signed. We know they added Kevin Byard. Jonathan Owens, that was from the original. Long snapper Patrick Scales, yep, all from the original. To the Commanders, Michael. Marcus Mariota, 1-year, $6 million deal. Eckler, 2-year deal, that was on the original. Zach Ertz, 1-year, $5 million, I believe that was on the original. Nick Allegretti, guard, 3-year, $16. Tyler Badazzi, yep, he was on the original, 3-year for $30. Edge Dorrance Armstrong, 3-year deal, $45 million. Clelin Ferrell, 1-year, $3.75. Frankie Luva, signing 3-year, $36 million deal. Bobby Wagner, 1 year, $85, comes back. He's coming back. Or wait, no, he's leaving. He's leaving the Seahawks again. He left the Seahawks, then he went back. Now he's leaving again. That's funny. Jeremy Chin, safety, 1 year, $4 million. Brandon McManus, 1 year, 3.6. Tyler Odd, long snapper, re-signed. Eagles added Saquon Barkley. We know that from the original. Devontae Parker, Albert Onkwagabanum. This is tough. This is tough. I'm struggling. Onkwagabanum. I'm not even gonna. I give up. Landon Dickerson. We knew that one. Brandon Graham re-signed. We knew that one. Bryce Huff, edge rusher, 3 for 51. I don't remember if that was in it, but linebacker Zach Bond, linebacker Julian Aguara. C.J. Gardner-Johnson's back, 3-year deal, $33 million. We knew that one. Jake Elliott, punter Braden Mann, long snapper Rick Lovato. On to the Giants. Drew Lock, 1 year deal, $5 million. Nice, go be a backup. They added Singletary. Doesn't say, but I thought his was like a 3-year deal. I don't know. We'll forget it. Isaiah McKenzie signs OT. Jermaine Illuminor. Yep, that was from the original. John Runyon signs. Brian Burns. We know about that trade. That was from the original. Jalen Mills. I think that was from the original as well. Oh, look, the Cowboys actually got some guys. Eric Kendricks, linebacker. He got cut. And they snagged him. Long snapper Trent Sieg. I don't know. Re-signed. So, wow. Cowboys doing a lot. Chargers, Gus Edwards, 2 years, 6.5. Will Dissly, tight end. I remember that one. Also, tight end Hayden Hurst signs. Safety Alohi Gilman, re-signed, 2 year, $11 million. The Raiders, they added Gardner Minshew. Oh yeah, 2 years, 25. Go be a backup or a starter. I don't know. They might be looking to draft a QB or something, but Amir Abdullah re-signs with the Raiders. Center Andre James re-signing, 3 year, 24. And D-lineman Christian Wilkinson, we knew that one. Yep, 4 years, $100 million contract, $84 million guaranteed. The Chiefs, tight end Irv Smith, 1 year deal. Chris Jones, 5 years, $158, $101 guaranteed. We knew that one. Drew Tranquil re-signing, 3 year, $19 million. L'Jarius Sneed, they still gave him the franchise tag. Defensive back Deion Bush re-signed, and punter Matt Araiza signed. That's from the original. The Broncos fullback Michael Burton re-signed, 1 year deal. Wide receiver Lil Jordan Humphrey re-signed. D-line Malcolm Roach, 2 year deal, $8 million. Safety Brandon Jones, 3 year deal. Safety PJ Locke, 2 years, $7 million. And Will Lutz, kicker. I think a bunch of those were from the original as well. We get to the Titans. Mason Rudolph, 1 year, 2.8. Tony Pollard, that's from the original, 3 for 24. All the running backs were getting 3 for 24. Calvin Ridley, this was from yesterday actually, so Calvin Ridley finally signed somewhere, 4 years, $92 million, $50 million guaranteed. Pretty good for him, I guess. Honestly, the Patriots were looking at him, and if it was like a year or two ago, I would have wanted him, but after last year, I really didn't want him on the Pats, but Nick Westbrook, Kine, re-signing. Center Lloyd Cushenberry, that's from the original. Kenneth Murray, we know he resigned. Jadobi Awuzie, 3 years, 36. Nick Folk, Morgan Cox, all re-signed. Those are from the original. Mac Jones, we knew about that one, obviously. For the Jags, that's who's up next. Dearness Johnson re-signed. Gabe Davis, I think we knew that one already. Devin Duvernay, Blake Hance, Ezra Cleveland, we knew that one. Mitch Morris, yep. 2 years, 10. Edge, Josh Allen, franchise tag, yep. Ronald Darby, Darnell Savage, yep. All re-signed, or all signed. The Colts added Joe Flacco, 1 year deal, getting him as a backup for Anthony Richardson. You know, they have such similar play styles. Michael Pittman, 3 years, $70 million. I forget if that was the original. I forget if they had gotten that done, but it doesn't matter. $46 million guaranteed. Edge, Tycon Lewis re-signed. Jannard Avery re-signed. Grover Stewart re-signed. Zaire Franklin, 3 years, $31. Kenny Moore re-signed. And punter Rigoberto Sanchez re-signed. Nice name. That's pretty good. On to the Texans. like I said, I thought they did a decent job retooling. Joe Mixon got him from the Bengals for a 7th-round pick. Re-signed Dalton Schultz. D-line to Nico Autry, 2 years, $20 million. Edge, Daniel Hunter. Linebacker Aziz Al-Shir. Cornerback Mike Ford. Cornerback Lonnie Johnson. Cornerback Desmond King. Cornerback Jeff Okudah. So yeah, replaced the entire secondary apparently. At least the corners. And safety Eric Murray re-signed. Although Desmond King, he's a re-signing, so it's, he didn't get replaced. But yeah. And then Kami Fairbairn. Yep, we already knew that one. The Steelers got Russell Wilson, got Patrick Queen, 3 years, 41. Got Dante Jackson, the corner in the trade, and Christian Kuntz, long snapper, re-signs the Browns. Jameis Winston brought him in to be a backup to Deshaun Watson. Traded for Jerry Jeudy, we knew that. Adam Troutman, tight end. Offensive guard Michael Dunn, edge Darius Smith, re-signed 2 years. Linebacker Jordan Hicks, most of those we knew. The Bengals, Zach Moss, 2 year, $8 million. I think we knew that one. T. Higgins is on the franchise tag. Mike Gesicki, Drew Sample, both tight ends. Gesicki signed, and then they re-signed Sample, 3 years, $10 million. Guard Cody Ford, Sheldon Rankins. Linebacker Keem Davis Gaither. Safety Von Bell, safety Geno Smith. So yeah, I think we knew all those. Ravens, Josh Johnson coming in to be a backup. Derrick Henry, 2 years, $16 million. Max value of 20. 17 or 9. Oh my god, where did I get 17 from? $9 million guaranteed. Nelson Aguilar, 1 year extension. Justin Matabuke, I think he was from the original video. Yep, 4 years, $98 million, $75 million guaranteed. D-line Brent Urban, re-signed. Malik Harrison, linebacker, re-signed. That's the Ravens. On to the Jets. Tyrod Taylor, 2 year deal, $18 million. Bringing him in to be a backup. Morgan Moses from the trade with Baltimore. I think we knew that one. O-line John Simpson, 2 year deal. Isaiah Oliver, 1 year deal. Greg Zuerlein resigns. Thomas Morstead resigns. And we get to the Patriots. Here we go. Yeah, let's go. Jacoby Brissett, we knew that. Nathan Rourke, I think that's a new one, but resigned him to be a 3rd string. Gibson, we know that one. Kendrick Bourne, Jalen Rigor, Hunter Henry, Austin Hooper, Tyrone Wheatley Jr. re-signs. I don't think that was from the original. Okorafor, Onwenu, all from the original. And Anthony Jennings. Uche ended up re-signing for 1 year, $3 million, worth up to $8 million. I thought that was, I don't know. I didn't think he was crazy good, but he gets a lot of hype. That he was one of the names I saw mentioned as somebody who could get overpaid, and he signs a 3 year, $3 to $8 million deal. I don't know. I guess that's good. But Christian Ellis resigns. Sion Takitaki, yeah, he's from the original, and Kyle Duggar. Transition tag. We already knew that one. On to the Dolphins. Robert Jones, O-line, resigns. Jonnu Smith signed. We knew that one. Aaron Brewer, I think we knew that one. Center, 3 year, $21 million. Neville Gallimore signs. Shaq Barrett, 1 year, $9 million. I think that's a new one. Jordan Brooks, 3 year, $30 million. Anthony Walker, 1 year deal. Nick Needham resigned. Jordan Boyer, 1 year deal. And Saran O'Neal, 1 year deal. And we finish it up with the Bills. Mitch Trubisky, we knew that one. Deion Dawkins, David Edwards, AJ Espinoza, Daquan Jones, Nicholas Morrow, Cam Lewis, Taylor Rapp. I think all those guys were from the original. But yeah, all those guys either signed or re-signed. So there it is. What do you guys think? What are we thinking here? Who's doing well? Who did well in free agency? Who didn't do well? What do you think? Give me your information. Give me your thoughts. Tell me what you think. Who did well? Who did not do well? But yeah, free agency. I mean, obviously there's still some guys out there, but that's pretty much it. A lot of guys have signed. Some guys will still sign, but I think a lot of teams now are going to turn their focus more towards the draft, as will we. Of course, there's going to be more mock draft videos every single week. Maybe. We'll see.